All right, you guys. So this is the blind spot paper. This is something that definitely needs to take you outside, and you'll be sitting in a car, so you might start getting a little bit excited. Don't let your parents talk you into going to drive, or don't try to talk them into driving. Remember, you're close to getting your permit. You don't want to do anything that would jeopardize that. So here's the assignment. You are going to sit in the driver's seat of a car that belongs to you or your family, and what you want to do is adjust your mirrors and everything so you can see well out the back window, down the sides of the car. And you want to make sure your seat, like just get yourself ready to drive, like we talked about on Monday. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to need somebody's help. You want to sit with a notebook and a pencil in your lap, and then you want your parents or maybe an older sibling to stand about 10 feet away from the car and just walk a big circle around the car. So they can slowly do this, not real fast. And you just want to take like a good look at where you can see them. Now, here's the trick. You can use your mirrors and you can look basically kind of like from shoulder to shoulder, but you can't like turn your body around and try to look behind you. You have to just sit normally using the mirrors and scan with your eyes and see where you see them and where you don't see them. So here's what you might have on your notebook. So your notebook is going to be partly a picture and partly a written description. So what you're going to do is draw a little rectangle. That's you sitting in the car, and it's like a helicopter's looking down on top of your car. Notice I put the smiley face kind of where the driver would sit. Then you are going to watch your parents, and you might want to like basically kind of scribble in, like I've scribbled in some red writing here. Scribble in some red or some gray or whatever pencil you're using or pen, and where you can't see them. Like I know that there's a little bit of a blind spot in the front corner of a car because there's that post that holds the front windshield and separates it from the front door. Maybe it's small, but it's still there. There's a little bit of a blind spot. So you need to go around and draw in the rest of them uh, around your picture. Then at the bottom of the sheet, the second half of your notebook paper, basically you want to start it out with, I am driving a Chevy Silverado, Ford Fusion, Ford Escape, whatever it might be. And I noticed that there were blind spots by this part of the car, this part of the car, and right here. Also, I noticed that I couldn't see very well, so you want to describe where it's difficult. So going into these cars, you're going to need to know kind of what is the rough spot with your mom or dad's car. Why does it make it difficult or more difficult to drive? And to be honest, if you get your parents involved in this, they're going to like that because they're going to go, yes, you should know that there is a blind spot in my vehicle and it is a tough one to get around. Okay. So if you need any help, let me know. But otherwise, it should be kind of straightforward. Replay the video and talk with mom and dad. I bet they'll understand this assignment too.